Hey y'all, so I'm back with another story time, but this time it's a mukbang or however you pronounce it. I got Domino's today. Really good pasta. I'm fucking hungry and I'm really annoyed. I've just had a long day. Food always puts me in a better mood, so yeah. I'm gonna eat more than I talk, but today's story times are about my horrific Tinder experiences. I was on Tinder a year and a half ago. I got on January 2017 and I was on there for 2 months, 3 months. So around this time, I had no idea what I was doing as far as dating. I don't think anyone on Tinder really does. I think a lot of people get on there because they're trying to escape. This pasta is really good. The first story is the time I went on a date with this teacher from Tinder. On his profile, he looked really cute. Just like a regular white guy, dark hair, light skin, glasses. The thing is that if on the first date you start talking about your ex, I know it's not gonna work out because anyone who's still talking about their ex is not over them. And that's just baggage I don't need to deal with. We went out to some bar and it was really cool. We're just talking, getting to know each other. And once he started talking about his ex, I already knew, yeah, this isn't gonna work out. Oh shit. I asked him, so you find your students attractive? Because he teaches high school students, and he was like, yeah. You would sleep with them? And he was like, I would if it wasn't illegal. And that threw me off. I was 36. If you're that age and you're still finding girls that age attractive, that's completely creepy to me. But then the night proceeded and I was like, I'm gonna go home just because I wasn't digging it anymore. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. So I told him that I was gonna leave. As I was gonna leave, he was like, no, you're not. And I was like, yes, I am. I got up, and as I was getting up, he grabbed me from behind. I'm right here, so he grabbed me like that. He pulled me in, and I felt really uncomfortable. And then he bit my cheek. And I was completely confused. Why are you biting my cheek? I'm not food. He was like, oh, well, we should go do something right now. It was midnight. What else are we gonna do? And I was like, nah, I'm good. You're just trying to fuck. And he was like, nah, I would never try to fuck you on the first date. You're too special and shit. He was trying to convince me let's go watch a movie or something, and I was like, all right, well, let me use the restroom real quick. Certain situations, I feel like a lot of girls find it hard to tell a guy that they're not interested because they don't want to hurt their feelings. I didn't want to be rude, So from the restroom, I called an Uber. When I came out, he was like, so you're gonna come over, right? And I was like, no, actually my Uber's coming right now. And I pieced the fuck out. Next story is I dated this Russian guy from Tinder as well. He was so cute. He was 38, and I put my age preference older just because that's kind of what I like older men. I'm disgusting. I have obvious daddy issues. So me and this dude, he was really nice. We're gonna call him Joseph. So Joseph and I, we went out on a date, and I just made small talk, and it was really cool. It was really nice. It's just it wasn't there not chemistry, but like a spark, I guess. He was cute, but it wasn't anything that I wanted to pursue. He was nice. We went out to eat to some Vietnamese restaurant, and after that he was like, well, you should go out with me again. And I was like, yeah. And you know, you say that, but you don't really mean it. I like the pasta more than the pizza, but both are really good. After that, he contacted me. You know, he texted me like, hey, you want to go out this day and this day? And I kind of kept making excuses, saying I had certain plans that day, you know, hoping he'd take the hint. He didn't. Finally, I was like, I'm not gonna lead this dude on. He's obviously interested in something serious. He was like an engineer, so he worked full time. He worked all the time. He was just always busy, so I didn't want to like waste his time. So I told him I'm kind of busy with school and just, you know, an excuse, basically not trying to make him feel bad. And he was like, okay. And time went by, about 3 months went by since, you know, we had initially first spoken. He ended up contacting me. He's messaged me and he was like, I haven't stopped thinking about you. I really like you. You know, you were the woman of my dreams. You were beautiful and classy and all this. And I was like, what the fuck? How can you get off all that off of a first date? I mean, I understand sometimes you feel really strongly the first time y'all hang out, but I honestly felt like I wasn't even showing my personality that much in that first date. I don't know what he even liked about me, because he was mostly talking and he was mostly telling me about himself, you know. And I think honestly, when people are lonely, they kind of find people who can listen to them attractive, which is understandable. I mean, we all get lonely, but I just wasn't for him. I told him nicely, like, hey, I'm not interested. And he was like, well, just can you come out on another date with me? And I was like, okay. We went to a museum. I had told him that I wanted to go there. It was an exhibit at the History Museum or whatever. I don't know which one, but it was on Mexican-American Revolution, and it was just a bunch of paintings, and some of Frida Kahlo's paintings were gonna be there. So I was like, I really want to go. He met me there. Throughout the whole exhibits and stuff, like, I was genuinely trying to be interested in it. Like, art is my thing. I just enjoy it. I can appreciate it. This dude, Joseph, was just literally next to me watching me. Like, he was watching me. He'll be like this close and he was watching me, and I was like, what the fuck? Or he'd make comments about the people around me, and I didn't like that. Like, bro, I invited you because I want to see the art with somebody else, and I thought you would appreciate it with me. I got pissed and I told him, I was like, if you aren't into art, then you should have told me, you know, you're kind of killing my vibe right now. I was like, okay, I'll try harder, you know, I'm really into it too. Kept looking and looking. He made a comment, I can't stop looking at you, and I was like, why? Because I'm beautiful? Can you say something else? And he was like, I didn't say you were beautiful. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's kind of rude. So after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go out with this dude again. He's kind of annoying. He told me goodbye. He tried to kiss me, and I went, whoop. After that, I went home, and he was like, I had such a good time with you. I can't wait to see you again. I told him I'm really busy once again with school, and he actually didn't respond after that. Months went by, and this dude ended up contacting me again. It was honestly like 6 months later. Really just want you to understand, like, I could make you happy and all this. And it's like, bro, take a hint. Leave me alone. I'm not interested in having a relationship. I'm really happy being single. I tried being nice about it, but you're obviously not understanding. So don't text this number again. And he did it. Maybe that's a little mean, but I just didn't see the point in, like, dragging him along. Next dude is another dude I met off Tinder, and this was the last dude I met on Tinder. We're gonna call him Jaden. So Jaden was actually really cute. He was really cool. When I went to go meet him up for drinks at Barnaby's, I wasn't taking it seriously, but we vibed so well. Like, we had a really good time. We ended up going out again and again, and then I just turned crazy. I think that's what I usually do. Like, I self-sabotage situations, making something out of nothing. Like, I cried. I ended up crying in front of him, and like, I think about it now and I'm like, bro, this is so embarrassing. I ended up telling him, like, I don't want you to just fuck me and leave me. And he was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And so we smashed or whatever. We ended up hanging out again and it was okay. But I kept getting scared that he was just gonna leave. And that's obviously like abandonment issues. I should not have been dating around that time. Like, girl, just be on your own. Learn to be alone and you'll be all right. I just kept telling him, like, I don't want you to leave me. And he was like, I'm not. And then finally he ghosted on me. Like, he literally stopped texting me and everything. I understand that now, but at that time, it really fucking hurt. But I hope he's found someone better. Obviously, I have too much baggage for that. For him, after he ended up ghosting me, I ended up sending him this long paragraph of how I felt. And I just think about it now and I'm like, bro, why'd you do that? You can't see it, but I finished this. I met a lot of good people. And honestly, if you're just looking to get your mind off things, I would recommend Tinder. Not to sleep around, which you can, you know, that's okay, but it just lets you know that you have options out there. Like, prior to Tinder, I honestly didn't even think that white boys would be interested in me. When I got on there, they were all up in my messages. And I was like, damn. Okay, Sean. Okay, Tyler. I see you. I hope that y'all feel like I am eating with y'all, because when I watch mukbangers, that's what I do. Because I have no friends to eat with, so y'all are now my friends. I'm getting really full. Not gonna be able to finish this pizza because I ate the whole pasta. And I'm not gonna throw these crusts away. Don't think I'm a waster. I take them to my dog. And also the rest of these pizzas I will give to my family. I don't like to waste food. So that's why I'm gonna eat this. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy those story times. They weren't that interesting, but it was really cool. And I hope I have more mukbangs for you and better stories next time. But hope y'all stick around, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.